I'll talk about that. I think we try to challenge our kids with those 3 exhibition games first, and I think Arkansas. I don't know what we got out of it. They're as good as anyone in the country in Louisiana, and so I don't know how much we were prepared before this game. I think we should have probably played someone that's like us, like team. But I think our kids battled. I think it was a tough game for both of us because there was a new coach at Western, new coach here, and new program. So we had really no scout. We had no idea. I think West Texas did themselves a favor by playing them the next day and seeing what they ran. But I think our kids adjusted at halftime and played their butts off. I think that's what I'm most impressed with our guys. I think they're willing to compete and listen and grow. And with 20 new guys that know and 3 new coaches on our staff, I was impressed with that. I think Western State's really well coached. I think they're going to surprise some people this year. I think they got some good recruits. But I think I'm comfortable now that we have at least 5-6 days to prepare for everybody else. And up to this point, we haven't had a chance to do any of that. So because it's a new season, so now we have the game coming up. So I think that would have helped our kids. I think we wish as a staff, we look back, we wish we would have prepared our kids a little better. But there was nothing on them. We had nothing. We had no idea besides some of their. The one thing we did know is Rembeo was a really good player, and our kids did what we needed to do and held them to 5-6 points. So.
Coach, anybody that watched that game and the new look Pats, if you will, there's a couple things that are going to stand out about this team. First, length is certainly going to be a factor, and your team defended all game long at a really high level. But also offensively, you have a lot of guys that can really shoot the ball, and it happened at times, especially in the second half. How would you evaluate some of the strengths of this team here? You're still only about a month into fully practicing with these guys.
I think we have all sorts of different young men that provide a different skill set, so we have some good shooters. We have some guys that can drive. We really don't have a post presence besides JP in the post. So I think we're just trying to figure out what offense fits our style. You got Jonathan Jackson, Nick Gustafson, and Barbie and Gardner, all these kids that can score, but different ways. So I think they're just trying to figure they haven't played with each other. You watch Alex Zambi get to the rim, missed multiple layups, which doesn't happen. And then Ryan Zambi, his brother, got in and really helped us, but he missed some layups. And I think those kids are going to finish those. I think they wanted it so much they played a little tight. But I like our skill set. I think it's going to come down to maybe just playing a few more games and figuring out how they play together, how they mesh, how they gel. So.
Coach, the Pats are not taking any break over the Thanksgiving holiday. You will play essentially 3 games next week, Saturday, Monday, and Wednesday against Northeastern State, Dallas Christian, Arkansas Tech. The important thing about all those games, they will all be at home. Yeah. 3 games to really get this season moving in the right direction. Just your thoughts on those 3 contests, those 3 opponents, and what you expect out of your team.
Right after the game against UT Arlington, we turned the film on and watched Northeastern State. And really well coached. They're going to provide all sorts of challenges. But the positive thing is we get to see some film. We get to watch and we see some tendencies. And I think really well coached team. They spread the floor. They're going to provide us challenges because they play a 5-out type offense. But they have a good post player, so a lot of ball screens. But I think at least we'll get to show our kids what they're going to do, and maybe we can figure out how they're going to guard. They have film on us now too. But I'm excited to be at home and kickstart this. I think our kids are ready to have some success and try to. I don't know when that's going to happen, but I'm positive these kids are going to fight like heck until they get some success.